Okay, hey basses, I'm going to be walking you all through your music for classic Sinfonia, a piece we only kind of got to look at a little bit before the world apparently ended and we had to go home. Um, but I'll be walking you through your music so you can work on it at your own at home, and I'll be reviewing some of the stuff we've already looked at. If we've already looked at it, I think everybody's classes is going to be a little bit different as far as who's looked at what. But we're going to go ahead and start at the beginning. So if you've already know something, it's good to review, or if you feel like you're ready to skip ahead, it's up to you. First things first, whenever we're looking at new music or reviewing music we haven't looked at in a while, we always want to be mindful and check our key signature and our time signature, right? So we are in G major, which means we have one sharp, and that one sharp is going to be F sharp, right? So we have F sharp, and then we notice what is not there. No C sharp. So that means all of our C's that we play are going to be C natural, whether that's first finger in third position or second finger in first position on the A string. Whatever the case may be, we just need to make sure we're not playing C sharp while still playing F sharp. And then our time signature is 4/4, so we're feeling right at home, 4 beats in a measure. Nothing really weird here. For the sake of today, I'm going to be running through everything. I'm going to have a metronome on. Let me move my face out of the way. So if you don't have a metronome at home, which I wouldn't imagine most of us do, you can, if you have a computer or a smart device, something, if you just go to Google and just search, or just in your search bar, type in metronome, Google's got like a nice little handy tool here. This box will be our metronome, and you can set this to as fast or as slow as you like. For today, for sight reading this and just working with you on it, I've got it set to 70 BPM, which stands for beats per minute. And so that, like, I hit play and I can practice along with it like that. All right, so it's really easy to get a hold of one for yourself. So we're going to start right now just with these first 4 measures, this first line of music that we've got here. Notice our dynamic, we are forte, so we need to be playing with a nice, big, confident sound. Quarter, 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 quarter. 2/8 notes that are slurred, so when we're playing these arco, make sure we're playing that all under one up bow. Don't bow those 2/8 notes separately. Those are going to be together in one bow. I'm going to go ahead and start up our metronome here. And I'm going to count and clap while saying the names of the notes through the first 4 measures of music. If you guys want to follow along with me, that'll be real helpful for learning your parts. It'll feel like you're watching like Dora the Explorer or something, just talking to the computer TV screen. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. G, D, G, A, B, A, G, F sharp, A, G, F sharp, E, D, G, A, D, and then we rest. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play through the first 4 measures with you guys. I'm going to play it first pizzicato, and then I'm going to play it through arco, and you guys can follow along with me or just listen along to figure out how it goes. And it's going to go kind of like this. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Okay, so we're done with the first 4 measures. Now we're at measure 5. We've jumped ahead to measure 5. Again, this first measure is going to start off just like the first measure did here at the beginning. G, D, G, A, and then we've got these half notes. Now think about our bow speed for when we're playing quarter notes versus half notes. Half notes, our bow has to move slower, right? That way we're not running out of bow, so make sure we're using, when we get to this first measure, 5, fast, 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 slow bow, slow bow, slow bow, slow bow. Now when we get to this last note here, this is I'll give you a second to think. It's a C, right? This is our C on our A string. Now, is it C sharp or C natural? Should be C natural. All right, so we're playing a C natural here, which means we're playing second finger. If we play fourth finger there, that's going to be a C sharp, and that's not going to be right. So make sure we're playing second finger C natural, D, D, G. So clap and count through here. 1, 2, ready, go. G, D, G, A, G, 2, F sharp, E, C natural, D, D, G. Okay. Not bad. Let's pizzicato, and then let's arco this. 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. All right, we're at measure 9. Hopefully we're doing all right so far. Remember, this lesson you can take as fast or as slow as you like. All right, we're at measure 9. Hopefully we're doing these first 8 measures. You're still missing notes.
Remember, this lesson you can take as
fast or as slow as you like. So if
somewhere
pause
back
the video,
here in these
rewind
first
it,
8
go
measures,
back,
you're
work
still
on
missing
some
notes,
things.
and
There's
feel like
no
you're
rush
ready
here.
to
I'd
move
rather us
on.
learn the notes correctly than us kind of
pause the
cram
video,
through these notes
rewind
and
it,
not
go
be
back,
great.
work on
So,
some things.
yeah,
There's
read
no
your
rush
notes
here. I'd
carefully,
rather
and
us
once
learn
you
the
feel
notes
like you're ready
correctly
to
than
move
us
on,
kinda
then move on.
cram through
Don't
these notes
force
and
yourself
not
to
be
move
great
on
whenever you're
So,
not ready to move on.
Read your notes carefully, and once you feel like you know
But if
you're
you are
ready
ready
to move on, then
we're at
move on.
measure
Then
9.
don't force yourself
First
to
big
move
change
on.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
have
have
here
here
is
is our
our
dynamic. So what we're mezzo piano here.
But if you are
what
ready,
we were before,
we're at
look
measure
back.
9. First big
We
change
were
we're gonna
forte.
have here is our
We were
dynamic.
forte.
So
We're
what
playing through
we're
nice
mezzo
loud through these 8
piano
measures.
here.
We hit
What
measure
we were
9.
before,
Suddenly
look
we're going to
back.
back off and play nice
We
and
were
soft.
forte.
We were forte.
G,
So we're playing
F
through
sharp,
nice loud through these
E,
8 measures. We hit measure
reset.
9. Suddenly we're going to back
then
off and
we
play nice
jump
and
up a
soft.
dynamic
level.
G, F
D,
sharp,
C
E,
natural,
reset.
rest. Now we're
And
loud.
then we
D,
jump up a dynamic
A,
level.
A,
E,
A, D,
G,
C natural,
rest.
Something that is worth
Now
noting,
we're
and I'm going to
loud.
back up a little bit
D,
before I talk about too much about
A,
this.
A,
Sorry if I'm
A,
giving you
G,
whiplash changing subject.
Something
Something that is
but
worth noting, and I'm
notice
going
once
to
we
back
start
up a little bit before I
putting
talk about too much about
these,
this.
Sorry if
all
I'm giving
these
you
lines together.
whiplash changing subject.
These rests, these quarter
but
rests.
notice
that we have, once we start putting these,
it's
all
not
these
marked
lines
in our
together,
parts,
these
but in order
rests,
for us
these
to do
quarter
these
rests that
down
we have,
bows that it's asking us to do,
it's not marked in our
after all these
parts.
quarter rests, we're going
But
to
in
have
order
to do
for
a
us to
reset.
do these down
Elliot
bows
Del Borgo
that it's
wrote this
asking us
piece
to
thinking,
do, after all these quarter rests, we're going to
playing
have
this
to
piece
do
they've
a
been playing
reset.
instruments long enough. They know how
Elliot
to
Del
reset.
Borgo,
And for
wrote
the most
this
part, I
piece
mean,
thinking,
I would agree. You guys do. You guys ask me all the time, like in
playing
class,
this piece,
like
they've
I'll
been
have
playing
someone
instruments
raise
long
their hand
enough.
and say,
They know
"Hey,
how
this
to
note's a
reset.
down bow, but it doesn't
And
say to
for the
reset.
most part,
Do you
I mean,
reset?" I would agree. You guys do. You guys
they
ask
just
me
don't
all the
always write it
time,
for
like
you,
in
so you
class,
have
like
to
I'll have
kind
someone
of
raise their
like
hand and say, "Hey,
know.
this note's a
Like, you have
down
to
bow,
have
but
the
it doesn't say to
experience and know,
reset.
like,
Do we reset?"
oh, if I've got a
Yes.
down bow and I have a
Um,
rest, they just don't always
then
write
we
it for
do
you.
a
So you have
reset.
to kind of,
If you want to
like,
mark it in your parts,
know.
feel free.
Like, you have to have the
So
experience in
this
this
rest
rest.
you have to reset.
Oh, if
You have
I've
to
got a
reset
down
here,
bow and I have a
you have
rest,
to reset
then I need to do a
here.
reset.
If you want to
And
mark it in your
here
parts,
as well,
feel
because it's
free.
down,
So
up,
this rest you have
down.
to
You have
reset.
another
You have
down
to
bow
reset
here.
So
You
you
got
have
to
to
reset
reset
here.
So
And
a couple
here
things
as
just
well,
to
'cause
watch
it's
out
down,
for. Remember,
up,
down,
fourth
you
finger
have another
F
down
sharp
bow
here, but
So you gotta reset.
second finger C natural.
So
right, don't get
a
those
couple
two
things
mixed
just
up.
to watch out for. Remember,
Make sure you're playing F sharp.
fourth finger F sharp
also
here,
C natural.
but
So two
second
fingers C
finger
natural.
C natural.
F
Right, don't
sharp
get those
is
two
four
mixed
fingers.
up.
All right,
Make sure
let's
you're
do
playing F
some
sharp,
pizzicato and some
but
arco of
also
this.
C natural. So two fingers C natural. F sharp is four fingers.
All right, let's do some pizzicato and some arco of this.
1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go.
We're at measure 13. Now we just finished 9 through 12. The first two measures here of, I don't know why my computer computer's doing this. I'm trying to highlight just this. Anyway, just these first two measures are exactly the same as the first two measures of the piece. So if you've got these two measures down, these two are exactly the same, like note for note, rhythm, even the slurs there. So all that's the same. Where it gets a little bit different here is in the next two measures here, where it goes G, D, G, A, B, A, G, and then rest. Ignore this here. That was where a hole punch was, and it kind of copied weird. But you have a quarter rest here on beat 4. B, A, G. That's it. So really all you've got that's new here are these two measures and just being able to put them together like back to back with that's so weird. With the two measures you already know how to play. Lastly, we're at measure 17 now, right here. We've kind of been enjoying a little bit of the melody, and we're still kind of carrying around the melody here with the cellos at 17. Notice what we've got here on beat 1. Don't let this throw you guys off. So we've got a rest on beat 1. So, thinking like in the rehearsal, like whenever we're in class, if I were to count us in at 17, 1, 2, ready, go, you would not play on 1. Other people might be playing on 1. In fact, I will tell you, violins and violas are playing on 1. You have to rest and wait for count 2. 1, play, and 3, 4, and then again another rest here at measure 18, rest, 3, 2, and 3, 4, right? And again with these quarter rests, somewhere between beat 4 of 16 and beat 1 of 17, you will have to have done a reset because this is a down bow right here on beat 2. Rest, E, F, G, E, rest, D, E, F, G, rest, E, F, G, E, C, natural, A, D, D, again. Please make sure you're following that key signature because we have a lot of mixes of notes that we play with our 4th finger and then notes that we play with our 2nd finger. F sharp and C natural. 2 different fingerings, 2 different strings. Don't get them mixed up. Don't do C sharp or F natural when it's supposed to be the other. And then notice what we have right here at the end here of 20. We have a repeat. Where do we go back to? Scanning through our music. The very beginning. We play through all of this again. So once you're done with this, we'll go back to here, play it all again, and then we'll move on to 21. 1, 2, ready, go, 1. 1. 1. 1, 2, ready, go, 1. All right, that was all I planned on talking about today for this particular video. We'll move on and talk about the rest of the music and other parts. If there's something I didn't cover well enough or that you didn't understand, remember you can always ask me a question in an email or in a comment on Classroom, or you can stop by during my office hours from 1 to 2 and ask there. If that time doesn't work for you, email me and ask if you can meet me another time. I'm always happy and willing to do that if you need me to do that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in August. Stay safe, everyone.